residence here to commence work on a project dubbed Encyclopedia Africana. Nyawo mo ba na me won kakra o. Na Kwame Nkrumah sa obeto nsa fra wo bi. So won be ye adwuma wo weni so ade ehunu bi a. Nipa no wedi 93 years and wo ba Ghana. E won mo say Du Bois no you be a we tia pa. O hwe na tintin no ye 5 feet 5. Etiatia for ya ye ni che. But Nkrumah wo fra obi so won be ye project Encyclopedia Africana. Du Bois oba Ghana no na wedi 93 years. It beats my imagination. Anyway, let me just continue with it. In 1963, Du Bois abrana owo Ghana hano ne passport ewuye. Na America force omu renew ne passport and no na a story for another day. Internet is waka Ghana hano no. During the 2 years stay na owo Ghana hano, his health declined. And he passed on the 27th of August 1963 at the age of 95. Du Bois was given a state funeral August from 29th to 30th 1963. At Nkrumah's request, he was initially buried at Usu Castle, and his body was reinterred in his home in Accra, which was dedicated to the W.E.B. Du Bois Memorial Center for Pan-African Culture in his memory. Inti se wonam enkran potem ha na wonhunu se ye frɛ baby W.E.B. Du Bois Center. Ya branti a meka ne ho asɛm ya wo ba Ghana obeye Nkrumah project bia wo fe mu ehwere ananye so wanhwere ne kwa kyese nyame to nsa frɛ no because no it based my imagination. Nkrumah obi ba be ye project wo Ghana ha obi a we did 93 years. No wonder after 2 years no na fe na hoade no so ate na nyame eto nsa frɛ no. The next person ebre wo ho break akra wo ho utie ye pa 23rd February ye this year baako ene eye mfie dumien sapepepa onyankopɔn to nsa frɛ ye papa ye taa ye frɛ no BJ Darucha. Meaning say penifo ba na sa segment we dia ma memfa man penifo no 11:30 na mene emane akasa we yem penifo nkomo pa. Yeah, today marks the 13th anniversary of the passing of our dear father BJ Darucha at the age of 83. See ebodin BJ Darucha in Chiremani intimame kana bakosem kakra or your founding member and the first national chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Inti moa eja mote dance abrawa na mawura MPP mono si eka MPP abakosam a first national chairman of the New Patriotic Party na bakosam na meka no BJ Darucha in the exactly his 13th anniversary of the 13th anniversary of his passing. Yeka BJ Darucha na bakosam mabonetofa. He was the first Ghanaian director of Ghana School of Law when it was opened in 1958. Ghana School of Law, yeah. I say, Kofi Adienchi, you be a Ghana School of Law, no, you're first Ghanaian director. Na ochre adie ewo Ghana School of Law in Fishia Beye Eduenu. Yeah, he lectured at the Ghana School of Law for almost 2 decades before retiring in 1992 as the first Ghanaian legal director of education. And he served also as the general secretary of Progress Party. Buzia Party no na no any general secretary ti ene ebrewo ho anka ka Darucha sam kakra na ebrenti bibia me bonetofam. And the 23rd ye papa ba akososo a me pese me bu ne din na nchirimba ye kai no ye papa bia ye frɛ no ERT Majete. What din ne da ERT Majete echiriba de bia na munim. Full name no ye Erasmus Ransford Tewia Majete. Ono na oye Ghanaian policeman or saying ye diploma saying a politician. Na nabako semono he meka nchiremba de penifo de omunim. Sa branti amaboni din ye papa ERT Majete on the 9th of October 1958. He was appointed police commissioner, making him the first Ghanaian to head the Ghana Police Service. Into no Ghana near on said Gold Coast na Ghana yewo police na omo penny no na onye Ghana ni into no nipa odin kan a oye Ghana near obeye Ghana Police Service omo penny no na bakosam ana mekan. Today marks the 27th anniversary of the passing of ERT Majete. Majete was also the first African south of the Sahara and the British Commonwealth to hold that position in police service. Into ono wodi nkan beye bibini anase Ghana nia wobeye openia wada Ghana Police Service ano nye no nko but wo ba British omo Commonwealth eyinimu a obibini a wodi nkan na wo ye kroboni ofrimanya krobo Eastern region. Na bakosem hwam pa. I hope semenya bre de akakakra. Oyobi ana nimudie de no wonimudie pa. Because okokyere ade kakra ewu school papa bi te say Accra Academy. Yeah, papa make kana asem okyere mathematics and Latin ewu Accra Academy. Ansa na all joining Gold Coast Police in 1948. They said I'm doing kind on the 9th of October 1958, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah appointed him Commissioner of Police, replacing Arthur Lewin Alexander, the last British citizen to occupy that position. Hey, Nkrumah, Oma poster, no way jina you. Nkrumah therefore ya wama pape first Commissioner of Police, no. What do you mean to me blame Nkrumah mom? In January 1964, due to an assassination attempt by a police constable by name Seth Amatawe on Nkrumah, ERT Majete and the top 6 officers in the police administration were removed from office. So Kaya, January 1964, police constable bi nkawokum Nkrumah. Nya Nkrumah experience kakra bi owa ka police ni yini. Nti na eye Nkrumah wanwa pa say, "Hey, police constable or share uniform esa so guard me no mo ndo pese okume na de mpenifo na wo de ne ba ho no eno na ma so ma Nkrumah eji papa yi ene mpenifo insia na omoda police administration anu Nkrumah so de oyiwa o ma won Kofi o ye detain no ema John Willie Kofi Hali ebedi na nine nyamincha de ye tu Nkrumah February 24th 1966 ena onya ni chiremu didi mu wo mu yi no omama ne debia foforo se wonye High Commissioner to Pakistan. Okoye High Commissioner kakra na no de diplomatic service no de to nchen no se ba Ghana so obeya amanyosem. 1969 abatwa ye to ye no di nkunim ema ne baye member of parliament for Manya Krobo. Member of parliament for Manya Krobo 369 kopem 72 yegu parliament. Almost in 1977, Achampon decided to overturn the democratic process with a concept of Unigov. Achampon kofa Unigov baye ye papa America na bakosema na pay ERT Majete. Ono any penifo bi to say William Oforiata, Harry Sawyer, Victor Usu, Albert Edubuahin, General Frifa, GK Agama, Samoku Jetu, Obeda Samoa any omo mukeka ho ekuobi na yefre wo the People's Movement for Freedom and Justice. Enumu no Achampon emwa wo mu nyina edigu mu. Nso akufu baaye no July 78 no na obeja wo mu. Ebrenti ji mede sa abakosem nyina medesia. Bi mu amebobo mu din ba mentumi nkom abakosem bebre ne se in the Ghana oni pa wa hyase edisa herbal indro ibaya yeda so etinkwamu omumu baako eye Mr. John Daniel Otu obia nim ne so penin kofa baaye eye Capital O2 Natural Health Company wenim se enne eye na woda yewo Mr. JD Otu 23rd February 1949 but nyamia to nsa frɛ no but ene ye nenka yeda Capital O2 okay Swedish beaters ne capital O2 onendro na good pa nipa ba ko amebo ne din a ono oda so tiase a oda so ehira yen ye papa enne na woda Reverend Sam Crunchy Ankra enne ye papa. I think today he was born in 1916. Reverend Sam Crunchy Ankra 63. Reverend Sam Crunchy Ankra Apostle General at the Royal House Chapel, and I'm a first Vice President, Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council. Those of you celebrating your birthdays today, my niece, Mewafasi, Nidin Edi Kukua Bilson. Happy birthday to you, Kukua Bilson, from your dad, Kwamina Bilson. And there's one here that says happy birthday to Esiedu, Peter Esiedu of the National Information Technology Agency, from your director, Mr. Buedu, and Estina and Michael Sam, and also from Mr. Kwashi, director at the Ministry of Justice. And then finally, happy birthday to Samuel Ofori-Daakun of Kasaprekun Company Limited, from your wife, Cynthia Ofori-Daakun. Make I say me the back could be two chances, and then for old time's sake, and then papa. Jerry Hansen na woda. You cut Jerry Hansen, as you know already, you're a Ghanaian high life musician. He was a singer, composer, arranger, saxophonist, a pioneer in high life music. He was a band leader and founder of the Ramblers International Band, and he was a founding member and the first president of the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica. Mebreko, but for old time's sake, remember Jerry Hansen ba kumeba na fe high sense of adaruma me fa brief message bi mbre wana pay. Ebusuya adiachi aka sema edwenu enson ma prematu Peace 104.3 FM no aso guso a wotie anape ye beda ase nyame nhyira wo se ye ho donti wagye fidie ne dia to Peace 104.3 FM baby ye duru no edwumeku akese miensa omadaro ma Kofi me no ba beche brief message be we ebe just a short series be for today and tomorrow na media ba ewiye na se ye dase a ye be sha se free high sense Ghana edin high sense no ejina how edema best electronic product edin high sense no ejina how edema the best electronic brand nyame chade high sense ebeye adoye intino asempa we no mepaacho ya ka kire webusuafo ne wadanfofo nyina se nyame ya adomo a enne ya wo ochina fi memene ebrada ebe 28th February a free ebrada at the copim 8th of March. Ye the 9 days pe. Ye the 9 days pe. Ye the babe high sense super mega promo. Now, given the 9 days, you know, and na Mark Brown at the year advert or car say ebe first come first serve. It's an say ye de ton di ni na. Ye tete so kra ntin ye to din high sense super mega promo. E den na wo hia Unyanka ope TV kesiye pa esi wasaso. Ubenye biato fofofo from 28th to 8th March. Ope di freezer ede aye adwuma. Nanso kesiye na ope no wosika nso. A free 28th of February to 8th March. Bibia wo hia wo. Unim se high sense nyoma na de. Nyamesi yanka no kre. Enene papa ewom. Into the free 28th February the copim 8th March bibia wabo target a wo hia bia no bra ubenya ton fofofo o ton fofofo no still yebema 5 years manufacturer defect warranty ejmekuo mienu eka ho best point savings and loans and afa best assurance and I pay a break call intino. I'll be very brief message nankasa no very very short me pese me ne memma ene ma offer asefo ekasa kakra sebi openi ena wo bi nya bida na ma offer ase na me babia wotie me no anapei asema me ne wo kan se opese wodie ewa abrabomu a nipekuo enum bi wo ho a enisa wo fa omo aseda edi me ka biom botaye me no kasa na pe sima beye miensa pene se wesi so we a young man we a young woman afa na wesi so a wo foforo ba se wo pese wodi ewo abrabomu a ye woni pekuo enum bi wo ho enisa wo fa wo mo ase dadi wo fa wo mo ase dadi a wa brabo no unhye da ehu so badwene se ye fiefo ana se beye but na enye saa. This morning I'm briefly going to take a look at 5 groups of people to be grateful to for the rest of your life. 5 groups of people to be grateful to. Let me start by saying there are so many things to be grateful for in life. You have to be grateful for your eyes that you can see, your ears, your mouth, your hands, your legs. The list is endless. Almost everything in the world that makes this place a better place for you to live in, one must be grateful for. That is things to be grateful for. However, there are some people. First of all, I mentioned things that you need to be grateful for. On the other hand, there are some people you need to be grateful to for the rest of your life. People that you need to be grateful to for the rest of your life. I want to share a mystery with you this morning. In life, you can break human and man-made laws and get away with it. Listen to me carefully. In life, you can break human and man-made laws and get away with it. If you get to traffic light and you cross and there is no policeman around there, what we do? We cross the traffic light, no police in here, and she won't come there. And no dear, far now, in life, you can break human and man-made laws and get away with it. But you can't break natural laws and get away with it. Never. no matter who you are. That is the mystery. Emra a nipa share no ubu sa amra no so a yanche wode a na wafa ho adi. Na the laws of nature ubu so a eno de se we opani we yakwala wo nimde wo sika na wo niska eno no de wo mfa ho ndi. As a young person growing up, listen to me carefully. I'll be very brief this morning. If you're a young person growing up, you will encounter a lot of impediment, hindrance, obstruction, hurdles, obstacle in your progress in life if you're not aware of some natural laws and you don't adhere to them. You'll be saddled with frustration in your life. Just as gratitude is the queen of the virtues, so is ingratitude the king of vices. Ingratitude is a failure to both acknowledge receiving a favor and refusing to return or repay the favor. There are many benefits of being grateful. It will help you keep good relationship, keep doors of opportunities opened to you. Gratitude allows you to be thankful, show appreciation, and return kindness. On the other hand, ingratitude will block and close doors through which you once received favor and help. Wenya emwa efri bebida. Ingratitude will close that door through which that once you received favor or help. Okay, now let's go to these five group of people and I'll be very brief. The first group of people, people who gave you life. Just two. It just takes two people. Nipekuo enumu a esese wo ye grateful to them. Ekosi da obefree asase so. Sa nipekuo wo mo di nkan wo mo a omoma wo enkwa. And they are your parents. It takes only two. Your mother and your father. You see, it never ceases to amaze me how often we take the gift of life for granted. Ansa na obi ebetumi ebepie asase we a yetiso a yehome a yekobai. Aji obi ma wo akwanya. Na nipa obema wo akwanya no bema baako ene oba baako ene ebetumi ama wo akwanya no we behunu asase we a ene wodi weni huin. Obi bibia wo ma wo kwan ema wotumi be pie asasi so no. You have to be grateful to them for the rest of your life. No wonder in the good book, the first commandment with a promise deals with this. Now, se wusi so now pese abrabo a wo bono. You see, be grateful to the people who gave you the very life that you have, so that your life will be meaningful. Nipa mienu a omoma wo enkwa ema wo ba asase so no. Se we ndi omuni a as enkwa na omoda edema wo no, enkwa no emfaso bi ema so ema wo. Yeah, I'm telling you the mysteries about life. If you are not grateful to the people who gave you life, the very life that they gave you will not become meaningful to you. It is sometimes obi wa go school, why say, oshana brabwa, baby. Maybe that person has not shown enough gratitude to the people that just gave him the very life. Nipa no just say danyamia se we tumi abeda at asase so. We be do ewie. Bibi o pese we ye bia, bibi o mo afa ma wo, a wo pese wo nya bia no betumi anya. The next group, people who educated you. You have to be grateful to them for the rest of your life. You see, education gives you an advantage. So anyone, and mind you, education is not free. So anyone who paid for you to be educated, can I draw your attention to something? I don't want to sound controversial. Respect your teacher, but be forever grateful to the person who paid for your education. Do you know why some of us, we don't benefit from the education that we have? Simply because we've forgotten to show gratitude to the person who paid. Na nipa otua o school fees no wundi nini. And in a school no so wo call ye no ehun ba wo mfa so. I'm teaching you the mysteries of life. School na wo call ye no ehun ba wo mfa so. Se ehun ba wo mfa so me ma o mystery bi. If you want to benefit from the education that you have, show gratitude to the person who paid for that education. The third group of people, someone who gave his or her life to you. If you are a young person, Obi, at a point in his or her life, or the unknown interest at the tone chain, Edin kind, Bia, Abra Usano, wo uncle, wo aunt, wo sister bi, as I say, ujai school, and now ujai on one personal interest, no otumi shaw. Sadi pa watesano, he gave his or her life to you. If you don't go back to show gratitude to the person, oh sorry, me try me school so, etne fie ehwe wa wuni ye krapo no. Thank you uncle, one kabida. Uka se wa bra bonebe saying. And then in relationship, you see, in a relationship, especially in marriage, your partner will have to give up his or her personal life to join his or hers to yours. Especially say eba se obi be wo ba amawa. Bema se oba e wo ba mawa e se wo hunu se oba no ono so si so no na owo ono ankasa ne personal enoma nkopese ye. But wunti o de ne die nyina to nchen e de wo ba e de share ne yem intino just say that person has given her life to you. If you are not forever grateful to that person, even if you divorce, when we say but they are grateful to their partners for the role that they played in their life. The fourth group of people is somebody who has saved your life once in a point of time. I don't know about you, but if you are grateful enough, you will get to know that once upon a time, if it had not been for somebody, you would have lost your life. If you are grateful enough, you will remember that at a point in your life, if it had not been for somebody, you wouldn't have been alive. You see, this is the difference between a doctor and a teacher. Oh yes, of course, don't get me wrong, they are both important. You see, when a teacher makes a mistake in your life, we have something called correction. But if a doctor makes a mistake in your life, we have to go for the word reincarnation. Teacher, ne mistake, a correction. Doctor, ne mistake, a reincarnation. It will take a long time. Abraham Iswano, me mami, he felt there was a young guy staying opposite our house. He was Kofi Amakohene. Na me mami dwin say Kofi Amakohene ne lifestyle no ntino no mpese ne ma ye bebe no. But dabi na obie ni fie bibi eto me mami. Kofi Amakohene ba ne bedroom ebeji ne nkwa. Saved her for that moment. From that moment onwards, my mother permitted. At the age of 11, crowd see Kofi Amakohene come a nightclub Why? Because she was grateful. Say, this very man I thought was very radical. She saved my life at a point in time. Be grateful enough. Tina say, ebe to me bakra say, at a very crucial time. Ka obi amoawa ka wonti ase nipa otesa no enkwa na ekuta wo no sada no san we save. Then number 4, someone who has given you a lifeline. We are see a way when him a lifeline. You must be forever grateful to a person who has given you lifeline, especially a job. When him say Ghana ha a way, wo application letter and kwan to me ma we juma. This will be so wonsa e de wo kwhye adwuma no mu. Se wo tie mi anape na adwuma a wo ye no obi na so wonsa e de wo kwhye sa adwuma na wo ye no mu a, you must forever be grateful to that person. And you know, normally people want to fix their people inside certain places. Na se bia nipa ne pese adwuma we no ni nipa bi ekohye inside nti wode wo kwhye ho. Afi wode wo kwhye adwuma ne mu wie a fe wo nkae ne biom. Me omo bo me ba Peace FM makonta pap card Mr. Japan. Into a woman who from Kofi to say, na piece of what is saying. Or did be some say piece of what is saying because or no can be mammy. And I may buy. Obi do wako she baby. I'm a juman no cry and saying croby so say you what is saying as a word disturbo. If Obia and so one sa na ye juman ran ankasa ne fa wa and negana ye wono nipa bosume so a utua wo kano. You should be forever grateful for that person. What about say this man to catch us utua wo kawia ejuma no enko ye nti Kofi nti obi bibia bosume so a utua wo kano. Be grateful for that person. So what is obi ka say na through me you meet the oga. Nipa no wabodua. Person chiro say wo wie free wo. So obi aka chiro say na through me where you meet the oga. That means say the person connect you. After he connect you finish you forget say na through me where you see the oga. Wabodua so winim. Then finally the final group of people, someone who led you to Christ. Someone who led you to Christ. I mean, nipa wachira wo nsanom fanebone cheno. Nipa wachira wo emape fanebone cheno. Nipa wachira se ne yehwe ponu fanebone cheno. Na nipa oma wo hu Yesu Kristo. Ne sanye bia wo tie mi anape na wonye nhia wo bia odo obekanya mesem achira wo. If you have not yet met somebody who will lead you to Christ, I pray that may the Holy Spirit bring somebody into your life who will lead you to Christ. I drive for almost an hour and a half in, another an hour and a half out to church every morning. Obia baby say na power si ben na wo KICC. Power si be ni KICC, but it was KICC na me ko sorry keke. And then through their teachings, they led me to Christ. I am just being grateful to that church that the church led me to Christ. That is why though I have moved from Spintex, living so many miles away from KICC, I still drive every morning in and out. Why? Because if it had not been that church, I might not have met Christ yet. 5 groups of people. So person we di sa ni pekuo enum ya machere we. Memfa wo mo aseda. Se wo mfa wo mo aseda, the question is, how do I show gratitude, Kofi, to these people? How do I show gratitude? That is what we'll be treating tomorrow. Thank you so much. Remember, from next week Tuesday, 28th February to 8th March, High Sense, yede High Sense Super Mega Promo no yede shesheso damu nyina ase.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Kutia bia eme sorry tia wono
104.3 FM so ne ebusuya ade achi sisi aye di ehun komo kakre aka sima insia na ye de prem to break kase ebo no ebro weni die mu a mesre na anape me commercials kakra me wono media tu enim eni die mu a anape me shabe commercials na se a edan rabi e de aba we agent sem bi enim edan ra nankasa de aba se owo 1-story building abansoro aitwaso baako ewo old Botiano na ewo Botiano polyclinic no echiri pepepe na ground floor no 1 living room, 2 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, 2 washrooms. First floor no 2 living rooms, 2 master bedrooms, 1 study room, 1 kitchen, 1 guest washroom, 4 air conditioners, terrazzo compound, underground and overhead water tank, and a bibia wufie bia ema fie eye kama. Edan obetumi dia ye apartments. Se we need you ho me pacho me de ne number no air tudwa. Fre 024 354 9852. That is 024 354 9852. Ebusuya when we say openo aba style fufuro bi baby obefa bia upepa table so kra be say sima be edu na infuturo asan aba se wo ba krom na bia wo de won say so enwema mu na we hu say even wo laptop kra po no eso aye fi ana bibi sa na me kanfo Clinell Universal Wipes UK's #1 trusted disinfecting wipes. Once COVID by into the tissue and your friend is saying sanitizer. But sanitizer no alcohol womb into no surfaces any equipment be what the prepare with the tissue any sanitizer the prepare obese no. Clinell Universal Wipes no a multi-purpose. It cleans, it disinfects at the same time. It kum germs, bacteria ni bibia na tie. The reason why I make come for Clinell the ma say Clinell no it contains soap and water. Into Clinell no what the papa won sa ho and fa ho efia won sa ho what the papa won sa ho te senya what the semina any insuo ahohoro won sa. Wo se Kofi senya men sa ho be sa ko debi. At the same time no it moisturizes your hands because it contains aloe vera. No alcohol and it's FDA approved. We here Clinell Universal Wipes ni bia koala shops and I say shell shops. Ura koala shop BMO and I say shell shop and I pepper moon now penododo to a tonwa and now pendodo e de yewa de bia. Fre waitis ewo 0302 986 407. That is 0302 986 407 and I say 050 778 7373. Me pa cho say akwantuo bi eda wanim na akwantuo no wo ene webusua enkanka enkwala eka ho dia ene me pa cho ya chusu Emirates ewiemhyen no Emirates so mo ya special package bi dia ma family no enkanka enkwala eduane a wo mani gi ho omo drinks omo snacks omo crackers na die nyina on board. Nkwala ne ba ye be ma omo free toys yes omo the toys ne be di agro omo si ani age free wo nsemu e na afa ye wo over 100 dedicated kids channel share kids channel side drew class on bc a wan hwa e be yasem so you get so much more in Emirates economy. Find out more at emirates.com. Na me dey sorry so emergency number sisi a Ghana ne your police emergency, fire emergency, any medical emergency. Na se uhia sika emergency pa. Sisi ano EcoBank say ye did the new money emergency number in Ghana ye de tudwa. The new money emergency number no star 770 hash. Yes, you heard it right. Star 770 hash. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.